Let's say you've got a decision to make, like where you're going to go on your next vacation. One tool you can use to make the decision is called a weight and rate. Let's see how to use it now. Say you've already got 3 options you're considering: Denver, New Orleans, and Chicago. Now you'll need to set your criteria. Let's say that your criteria will include the outdoor scene, the food scene, the art scene, and cost. Once your criteria are set, you'll need to determine how important each piece of criteria is to you. To do so, you can assign each piece of criteria a weight. While not required, it's common for weights to add up to either 1 or 100. So let's say that food is the most important criteria to you. You might assign that piece of criteria a weight of 0.4. Cost might be your next important criteria, and you'll assign that a score of 0.3. You might decide that a great outdoor scene is the next most important criteria to you, so you'll assign that 0.2, and you might assign the art scene a score of 0.1. Now you should evaluate each one of your options against each one of your criteria. For each, assign them a score between 1 and 5, in which 1 is the lowest and 5 is the highest. At this point, multiply each one of the rates against each one of the weights and add up all the scores. In this example, we can see that Chicago is the winner. That's interesting because it doesn't have the highest score in the criteria that's most important to us. But the whole point of the weight and rate is to consider each one of our preferences proportionally. Of course, you don't need to feel beholden to go with the option that has the highest overall score. This is merely a tool and nothing needs to be set in stone. Nevertheless, merely going through this activity will help you clarify your values and evaluate each one of your options. And you can use this tool for so many decisions. Just swap out the options and the values for whatever decision you're facing. Instead of which city to travel to, you can use which car to purchase or which job to take. Teachers can use this tool to determine which book to include for the next unit study, and managers can use it to determine their next hire. Not every decision calls for a weight and rate. If you've got a quick decision to make instantaneously, it might not be realistic to use a tool like the weight and rate. But if you've got a significant decision to make and the luxury of a little bit of time, this could be a wonderful approach to keep in your back pocket.
Thanks for watching. Visit our website for even more decision-making resources. Find us at alliancefordecisioneducation.org.